Yay!
Great job, Delia. I'm Warren, as Belia says, I say it. So I'm the director of Hypnotorious. Yeah, I think a lot of you have seen me before I've streamed. So yeah, but director. Jaden, you want to go next?
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. I'm Jaden. I am the QA lead on Hypnotorious. Let's kick it to CJ.
Hey, I'm CJ. I'm the editorial lead of Hypnotorious / internet gremlin who tried to sabotage this feed. But Belia's too good for me. So I guess we'll have to watch this game and I'll kick it over to Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm not going to do any arm waving.
You just did. You just did.
Damn. I was the audio lead on Hypnotorious, and that's all I have to say. I'll let the game speak for itself. That's what I meant for. I can't speak. That's what I wanted to happen. That's what
Go.
Omar Guardado in the chat asks, is this the first Owen Watson game that's had music by Andy Pullen since The Devil's in the Details? I think so, right?
Actually, Brian Char did the music for Devils in the Details.
Oh, you're right.
But I did Joke Boat with Owen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think another one. Faking It.
Yeah. Well, now we have Hypnotorious.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it before, it's a game where you attend a hypnotist show. And the hypnotist is going to implant in your mind that you are a new person or thing, and you play the game through the lens of that character. As we go along, we'll have tutorials along, but you'll see that you want to give away some information about yourself, but not everything, kind of play a little bit coy. But yeah, it's a hidden identity game. If you want to, we can kick it off, and the host will kind of lead us down the path. As if we haven't heard Phil Ritterelli's voice for the past 6 months. So we'll act like we're brand new to this.
Belia, do you want to join before we...
Oh.
Not particularly at all. Yeah, we have a QR code right there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Zach asked what the inspiration was for Hypnotorious. Well, one of our writers, Ramel, pitched this as like a hidden identity game where no one really knows how they fit in. So you might know your role, but you don't know how you fit in with the rest of the players. So
if I could have your attention.
Warren, if I'm giving an identity and I don't recognize it, will there be any info for me?
You know what? I think there might be. Yeah, check your device.
You mean a brief description so I have enough information to play a character even if I don't recognize it? You Jackbox geniuses have thought of everything.
And if you say really don't know who that character is, or you don't want to play that character, you get one chance per game to switch it out. So
3 steps ahead of me at every turn.
So yeah, everyone's going to be hypnotized. You're not going to be the same thing. So Robin Hood and Frankenstein, for example.
The 2 most different things in the world, Robin Hood and Frankenstein.
They were brothers. A lot of people don't know that. They were blood brothers.
Who's older?
Well, Frankenstein, they just brought him back. What's that?
What do you think? If it's not your thing,
No.
feel free to
No, absolutely not.
But be warned, you only get to do that once.
So it can be something as common as Frankenstein or Robin Hood. It could be something very off the wall that you wouldn't expect to be playing in a game.
Lock
But
in.
right there we all had it.
Off we go.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask you all a question. Answer it as your character would. Feel free to be funny. This is a show after all, but don't give away exactly who you are. You'll see why in a moment.
I remember when we came up
Here's your
with the
first
idea for the
question.
brainwash washing machine, and it's so
There's
good.
nothing
I
to
love it.
fear,
Yeah.
But
It's a very Owen Watson type moment. So yeah. Professor Lazybones, literal brainwashing. Why did it take so long for me to pick up on that? Not sure. Oh, actually, you're right. Oh, God.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
That works so well.
I didn't think of that.
What was the idea behind the master mentalist? Well, as we talked about playing a character, we really wanted people to like take it on and really invite people, say, to just feel free to say like, I am Frankenstein. So as we talked about that as a team, it was like, well, when do you do that? Like if you're hypnotized, you really believe you are that character, So it just kind of made sense. And then as it all came together, it's like the transitions are great with a curtain and things like that. So I'm talking over Phil. Like, so you're looking to group yourselves.
Just worry about finding the right fit. I mean, I will be giving out secret points on how well you do, but don't worry about it, okay?
3 groups, 2 of us are in 2, 2 of us in 2, and then there's 1 outlier.
That's right.
There's nothing to fear but wet messes. Nothing to fear but your roots coming in. Nothing to fear but thinner. There's nothing to fear but thinner. Well, maybe it's the book Thinner by Richard Bachman.
Go ahead. Into groups, but word to the wise. Don't spill all the
Yeah,
that's right.
beans.
Yeah, such a nice feature.
Yeah.
All right. CJ,
I'm not-
CJ, I think we're together.
All right.
Jaden, I feel like maybe you and I.
All right, Andy.
Okay.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you this time, Andy.
Well, I think so.
And then
No, I think from the looks of this, I think Jaden. I think it would Jaden get from the looks of this, from a casual outside perspective.
So I'll tell you one thing too. You don't get points by being off to yourself. Like even if you're the person that doesn't belong, you want to always be trying to group with someone. So if you're putting yourself off in a jar by yourself, then it's like not very advantageous. And then we all have a left hand button. So what?
Orange
Group. I don't know.
Oh,
Lauren.
Sloppy loops all by
wacky.
themselves.
We can't go more than 4 people, so I'm out in the cold.
No one wants to
here.
be near your sloppy loops, Warren.
Keep those loops away.
And done. I wonder how you all did. Think you've got it all figured out?
Okay, here we
Feeling
go.
lost?
Okay, here's a clue.
As you might have guessed, you all belong to one of 3 secret categories. But what are they? How about a
Oops, they're
little
calling me
check
out.
your
I
device and see if this
I've never been
cryptic clue
suspicious in my
helps?
life.
Only a suspicious person would say that.
Never.
So I'm on the art side of things. So yeah.
Maybe that changes.
All right, I got hint. Yeah, I got my hint.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Which I'm not
Either way,
sharing.
It's time for another question. Most romantic relationships are ruled
Okay.
by
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We got plenty of time.
how adult is it? This is Jackbox After Dark, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Go
All
for
right.
it.
I don't usually, but when in Rome. Oh no! It's a rich innuendo.
And
That's
let's
Nothing
reveal-
clever. I apologize. Okay.
Mhm. Partners who suck but never blow. See?
Okay.
Goodness. My goodness.
Well, we're off the
All
internet.
right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stand natural beauty in my relationships.
And so for those of you watching at home too, like it'll seem like you don't belong, but there's like we kind of have a puzzle. to it,
Yeah.
where when you really think about it, okay, they do fit. Like,
All right, Andy. I do think we're together. Let's go over to the third jar. Get out of these.
Okay.
All right.
so okay.
I feel like I'm with Belia.
Yeah. See, that's what I said.
See, I still think Jaden and I are of the. But Belia, what did Belia say before? So we have like a little inspection thing here. Your roots coming in, natural beauty. Okay, maybe.
Okay.
That's
Sure.
the thing. So here in a minute, we're going to get what one of the categories actually is. So then we can kind of suss out like what the others might be.
With our brilliance.
Partners who suck but never blow an unclean.
And finito. I hope you're not second guessing
You know.
yourselves.
That's just how Andy and I roll.
Check your device. for another
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
So-
all right.
Jane and I for sure are then, because it's about like what is your function, not necessarily more of an aesthetic.
What do you
thing,
think
I
about that? We'll mull it over while you answer one final
All
question.
right. We got one more question though.
You have $60 to burn. What are you buying?
It's over. Oh no! The confidence. The pure, unadulterated bravado that is coming from your screen right now. Oh, well, let me say very carefully, as you, because the goal is to make sure everybody knows what their, like I said, you do get a little description,
those
make sure everybody knows what their
responses, shall
subject
we?
is, and then the questions are just kind of fun personality based.
Plastic gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, I know what Belly is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Am I subtle enough?
Mm-hmm.
One thing too, if you think you know who someone might be, like the longer you stay in a jar or stay grouped with them, the better off you are.
So, what part of you is your nib?
And now, your
Just-
last chance to
That's
get
a very
final
personal
group.
question.
After dark.
What part is it?
After dark.
Is it?
I'm all nib. I'm
Hey,
80% nib.
Oops, all nibs. It was my favorite cereal as a kid.
Any of the themes before the hypnotist theme was pretty much hypnotism from the get-go. I think I feel like we talked about it as a team. It was like we just came to it pretty quick.
Yeah. There was, before the gameplay we formed out, there was a slight different one. I don't know, Matt, I mentioned we might use it again. But for
Yeah.
a second, there was a different kind of thing of how to sort people based on their relationships to each other. That's all I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Oh, yeah, everyone.
Yeah, we can all push let's go.
Finished. Feeling confident?
Yeah, get out of our jar.
Well, we've made it to the end, so naturally.
There we go. One person.
I'm
doesn't
pretty sure I know
belong.
who the
I
outlier
think
is.
I know
Yeah.
who it is.
Doesn't
I do too.
belong.
Yeah.
Remember how I
Mr.
said
Nib.
I hypnotized you to fit into one of 3 categories? Well, one category only has
Just make the
one
music.
player.
Do you think I remember anything I write as soon as I entered into our
If you have
games?
been paying attention, their answers
I'm kind of
don't
surprised,
quite
like,
fit other
with
two
the amount
groups.
that I've tested
And
this
the
game,
kicker
how
is the
infrequently I
outlier
get
doesn't
a
know
category
they're
that
the
I
outlier.
recognize and
Could
remember
you?
from a previous
Yeah.
game.
Oh.
Think about
Oh,
whose answers don't quite fit or seem a bit
I am not the
Well,
outlier,
your
chat.
choice.
It's not
You
me.
I
think
disagree.
the
I disagree,
outlier
Jack.
most
No.
likely
You know, I was
is.
pretty sure, but
If
I
the
trust the
majority
chat
of
with my
you
life.
agree, we will choose that person. If you are
Chat-
right,
the chat does have my
huzzah,
power of attorney.
reward the correct players with points.
So,
But
as
if
Savvy
no,
Sage, I
then
love
the
how all the
outlier
brains are
will
using
take
the new
those points
Jackbox
all
or
for
Jack
their
Phone
lonesome.
15
They
Pro.
will
That is
also reward
Owen
the
Watson
outlier
slipping
if
in
you can
his
form a
preferred.
majority. So take some time
phone.
and talk it out.
Yeah.
Let's
Apple
fight.
propaganda.
All right, here we go.
Accusation
Right.
time. Quickly discuss your suspicions, then
So
vote.
it's Belia, right?
It's
Yeah,
Belia.
I think so.
Not if you believe my Lord and Savior, our chat. So,
And are you right?
So here's one thing, like you might think like Belia,
Yeah.
but if Belia voted for herself, then Belia is fine
And
because Belia will
now,
get points too.
categories,
So
reveal
having some
yourselves.
self-recognition is good. Gotcha.
since you're the only one who knows your category,
The 10.
like a prime
Let's see how
gameplay
well you
move is to
group
figure out that you're the
yourselves.
outlier without letting figure it out. That's really what you're going for in this game.
Fantastic grouping.
Yeah. Wait.
Like take a game like Push the Button, like where if you end up on the outside,
Oh,
it's
and
hard to
show
get
us
back
who you
in.
are.
With this game, if you recognize that you're the outlier, you don't lose points. Like you, as long as you vote for yourself, you'll be okay. It's
But
more
it's also a
about-
tricky thing because you could be wrong and you make a weird answer, and then it gets hard to get people to lump up with you if you want to try and find your friends.
Right.
Hey, we're all the outlier in one way or another. Aren't we?
That's beautiful.
Wet messes.
Yeah, vacuums can't handle it, man.
What was Jaden? I was a paintbrush. I was an art supply.
And also, you want to give clever answers to get those
Feast
sweet
your
audience
minds
bonuses.
on the
Absolutely.
scoreboard.
No, your
No,
answer
it
was correct.
Good answers, yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. All right.
All right. Do
I will
identity.
say,
So again, then
as
off
the
we
editorial
go.
second round
Check your
usually,
device and your new
or you might get
personality.
a subject that's a little weirder. That's why we have the description, so you have enough to play off of in case you don't recognize it right away.
All good? Then off we go. And here is your first question. If you had an instruction booklet, step 1 would say,
Let's see.
High-nosed Odormu. I won't dox you by saying your name, even though I know who you are.
Oh, that's. Was that the outlier?
He is the outlier, yeah.
Oh, got him.
pencils down. Let's see your answers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's back a poster. Your dorm room. Got it.
Farrah Fawcett, yeah.
Water. Your seminary. These are all school.
In 8th grade, I wore my Farrah Fawcett T-shirt to school, and the principal made me turn it inside out.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the.
Joke's on you, not Farrah's on my body. So
Now, use these answers to
That's right.
Interesting.
I was only in 8th grade.
Hold on. What do I say?
all right, I think
Ugh.
Just extended family.
start at step
Grab
4.
holy water. Start step 4.
Andy, I don't want to
Sure.
give too much away, but I think I might do it. I want to play this pretty
Yeah, I think we're
close
here.
to.
Where is the?
I thought I was with you, CJ.
You think you're with me?
This looks familiar.
know.
This is how we were
Oh,
after the
sure.
first round.
I think it was exactly
Yeah.
how we were.
I actually think Jaden and I, again, are in the same group.
Are we?
Wait, I thought Jaden was the outlier.
Stop it.
In every game.
Oh man.
Based on what
Chat,
I
turn,
am, I think
chat, turn
Jaden-
against Aiden quickly. I think you can get him this time.
All right, that's no, yeah.
And done. Interesting.
Oh
choice.
no. Oh no.
Check
Check your device now for a hint to
No.
this mystery.
Right. That would never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of 5.
There's only like
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Then I
Okay.
don't know.
We have gotten a very juicy
See
hint,
yourself in 5
audience.
years.
So oh,
Just find people on the
geniuses,
street.
handsome, beautiful geniuses. We have to tear them away from their modeling contracts and Sports Illustrated covers to type out a few words.
Reveal your responses now.
Interesting.
Oh boy. I feel we're all playing pretty close to.
Weird kid.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
He's
It's time to group. Hope you
Okay.
feel confident.
I still think I'm with Andy.
Yeah, I think so too.
yeah. I was gonna say Bellia. I don't think Jaden anymore.
I think the game refused to split up the great team that is Andy. TJ. Jaden, you get out of here, you outlier.
Jaden.
I'm not an outlier.
I think Andy is a net. What's that?
What's a cop?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Andy is a
You
net
say that you
Funicello.
think I'm Nat Funicello?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You're either beach
Well, in
blanket
some ways-
bingo or.
In some ways I am.
Okay.
Oof, dang it.
Not my character, me.
Okay. Maybe. Now I'm doubting myself.
The
Curse this
chat,
game. Gets me invested.
Maybe CJ and I are together. Depends on what the
Maybe,
music is.
Warren. I'm looking at your answers, but I definitely think I know who Andy.
Prepare
So I
yourself
feel-
for another hint is
Yeah.
on the way.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, I
got
thought it
this.
was this. Okay. But I still don't know who people are. Well, I'm not with Andy.
We-
I'll say that.
Once again, we got a juicy hint, which I'll say to the audience. One of the
Roll that
categories
over
is
while you
90s.
answer your final question. You are on a movie poster.
Hey!
What does the tagline say?
Wow.
Wow.
I need to
Yeah,
do some
you're just-
googling quick.
Just praising the editorial and then.
See.
I'm just gonna give it away.
You put on it what you think should have been the tagline for.
Oh,
what it
that's
is.
good.
Use your creativity.
I think I gave quite a clue on this one.
Yeah. This is the last
Yeah, I'm
round.
going all
You
out
gotta
here.
leave it on the dance
Right, you
floor.
gotta
This
really
is-
serve it.
Unless you're the outlier.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Hmm.
Oh. I know Warren.
I don't know Warren.
Hamlet. Hmm.
I know PJ.
Yep. No, Andy, it's you. I know it's Andy and I.
Let's see
Yeah.
what you've learned. It's the final grouping. Good luck.
Jaden, you get out of our jar.
You have to leave
I'm
our jar.
staying right where I am.
No.
I'm not with Jaden.
If you don't get out of your jar, I'm going to say what movie you are and possibly give you away to the others.
You're just gonna expose me like this?
I will expose you. This is a threat.
All right. Well, I'll go to this.
There you
jar.
go. There you go. That's fine.
Oh,
I don't
floats
know what
too.
Barbie is.
The space.
I thought I knew what you were, Belia, and now I really don't.
I have no idea. And what did she put before?
Oh, maybe I know what you are, Belia. Oh, okay. Oh,
Or
and Warren. I don't know what Warren is at all.
no one does.
Warren might be the outlier.
Warren might be the outlier. No,
Oh, I
because
think
Jane and Belia aren't together.
Yeah, I think it's Jaden.
And finished.
I don't know
I
what you're
think it's
talking
Jaden.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think the audience was just
Shall we?
audience was one round
Maybe.
behind or ahead when they thought that Jaden was the outlier.
Well, the reason you don't give yourself away is because you want to be the only one who recognizes the outlier.
Oh!
Dang.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
it was
considered accusing
I thought- I
Warren.
thought-
Damn
I thought
it.
I might be.
The
Yeah,
categories were
I should have voted for myself. So I got some points, but I could have got more points if I'd have voted for myself.
Wow.
So what were you?
What were
And
you?
how well
Oh, I was-
Warren,
Get
you
out.
were,
Well, those
yeah, you were
shits.
get out.
Okay.
Oh. No.
Oh, so you
Dang it.
said teacup.
Teacup.
Mug. I guess it wasn't a mug.
The point is,
Now
I knew.
that's how you play the game.
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
We were on that from the
All
beginning.
right, let us
Yeah.
reveal those
Chat, I'm
identities.
sorry I wasn't the outlier. Expect
I
the
didn't-
apology video soon.
Here's a fun thing about this game. Here's the fun thing, like, The Lion King could also be in Disney movie, Universal movie, blah, blah, blah movie. Because we reuse subjects, so I don't know what the categories are, even if you know what the subject is.
Yeah.
I got that.
When we were playtesting way back when, one of the best categories was like space people, space like humans, aliens, I think robots, but like it would be like Star Trek and Star Wars and things all mixed
Yeah.
up. You could just like we got into so many arguments like no, it's because they're in space and they're on Earth and it's like yeah, but Superman's an alien and stuff like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What really confused me about all this is apparently you don't like Star Wars. And so now I was trying to think of a bad movie
Wow.
forever.
Yes, bravo.
Oh, I see. I
And we
see.
are out.
I was saying like I was saying like I think you were saying like I hope I never see it again. It's like what trash movie? I understand.
Uh,
I get
I was
it now. That's
convinced you were-
better.
See, I was convinced you were time travel because of that. So I at first thought you were Back to the Future, then I thought you were Interstellar, and then I was like, when you're in space, no one can hear you hope. I'm like, ah, she's Interstellar, and she doesn't want to see it again because it's so long. Nah, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've said this internally a whole bunch, but our team like worked their butts off on this. So like, and everyone had some stake in it and some suggestions, and this it was very much a team effort. So I just really appreciate all the hard work like the Hypnotorious team has put in. So everyone should give them a big round of applause in the chat. So.
Discussion is a plus in Hypnotorious. You won't know who to trust. It's quite precarious.
Yeah, let's answer some questions. I think just because we
Yeah.
talked over the game, so let's answer some questions and we'll wrap it. So yeah, fire away and we'll yeah.
One out, you just might win. Hypnotorious.
Woo!
Do it.
Original inspiration for the thing. We've kind of answered this a little bit. It's like we're thinking about like people taking on a character. Also, like a lot of us here at Jackbox are improvisers and stuff like that. There's games like Party Quirks and dating games like that where you have to like pretend to be someone fully for the game to work, and that was kind of where we started from. And then hypnotism came about just through the team talking about it. So. Two questions. How exactly does the master mentalist separate out brains from our bodies without causing the death of our bodies? It's a metaphysical separation. He kind of says that where he's like, I'm going to metaphysically. So if you were just sitting in the audience, like you wouldn't see the brains leave, but to him, he's plucking it out. So
It's like Doctor Strange getting punched out of his body.
yeah, just punch him in the head, his brain flies.
Yeah, yeah. If you punch him in the right place, it works.
What was your favorite moment developing the game? I don't know. Who wants to go out a favorite moment?
In this game or in the game in general?
Yeah, making the game, developing the game.
Oh, I had... So, like I said, this is based on general knowledge. The idea is, like, somebody will get this, and they will automatically know. Like, the idea that does the mass majority of people know Superman is an alien? Because it'd be unfair to know that somebody's Superman and not know where to hit, let's say. So I would consistently messaging my wife with stuff like, hey, do you consider I don't want to ruin subjects, but when you picture this character, are they wearing pants? She just stood in for my general public reaction. Like, what do you assume about the thing? So she has like a bunch of Slack messages of me sending her just the weird.
Let's see, what else we got? Were there other characters considered other than brains? I think we got the brains
are quick.
pretty fast.
Brains were pretty early, although they
Yeah.
didn't always have the spinal cords on them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think they really came together when those were added.
I'm so glad we have those. They're adorable.
Was the plan for the outlier to always not know they were the outlier? In some form, yeah. The original version pitched, it was about not knowing your group. And so you were doing things to kind of like probe and figure out where you belong. And then as we developed the game, we decided to go with like one person is like, that's the ultimate prize you're looking for. Because the other part of it is like finding your group. So then we'd like, well, what's something everyone can rally around? But as we started doing it, it was very intriguing to be like, well, you don't even know because you're hypnotized. You have to figure it out. And so you get an advantage if you can figure it out quicker. So yeah. Who exactly is the ticket taker girl and what's her deal? That's Liz Anderson, just giving us some info for the game. Just setting expectations, because some people would come into this game and not necessarily know if they need to know pop culture and things like that. So it's just a good way to kind of get your toes wet. So What else? Anyone wants to throw out any other favorite moments or anything like that? So.
I think my favorite moment was when I woke up on a Sunday morning and had the theme song in my head complete and ran into my office and started putting it down, which doesn't happen very often. So that was a good one. My Mind Palace. Yep. It was. I found it under a overdue book, and yeah, just presented itself. And I knew Mike Finney would be perfect as usual, so he sang it.
How many games has he done for us? He's been around for a long time, huh?
He's been around. I was trying to remember when I first moved to Michigan. I got a bunch of students from MSU who were in an a cappella group to come and do some segues for You Don't Know Jack. In the one in Volume 1, or is it pre-Party Pack? So it was like around 2004 or something. And he was the only one who's hung around, and he was the most versatile, and I just kept throwing him stuff, so he's been doing it since then.
Yeah, he's great. And Zach, I'll talk about Phil a little bit. How long did it take Phil to record everything? Like a minute and a half. Like, he's a machine, so.
He's so fast.
Yeah. He's also like the nicest person in the world, so yeah. Any other questions? I think that's it. Yeah, well,
What?
No.
yeah, well, thanks for joining us and playing along and getting to see Hypnotorious.
Everybody.
Yeah. Happy Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Thanks, everyone.